This video will talk about how to backdate inbound shipments, shipment and receipt. So let's start with creating an inbound shipment first. And the scenario for this could be we received an inbound shipment in February that has not been entered in open boxes just yet. So we want to enter that in open boxes in March, but we need to add the accurate shipment and delivery dates of February, so that the inventory is shown correctly. So let's start with creating an inbound shipment. Here I'm just going to add some data requested by myself. The date requested, you can select any date here. You could select today's date or a more accurate date in the past. It will not impact the shipment or receipt. And here, this is the same process on the add items. We'll just add the items that we need to receive. Let's say the lot number, expiration. Nice. So it's on the send page where we actually backdate the shipment. So the ship date defaults to today, but we can change this. So let's give a more accurate ship date of when the vendor actually shipped this out. So let's say February 15 is when it was actually shipped out. So the ship date needs to be corrected when we're actually creating the inbound shipment. Shipment type, expected delivery date, you can select today's date or a more accurate date in the past. Again, this will not impact in the shipment or receiving. And once everything looks good, just let's send the shipment. Okay, so now that's been shipped. Let's go ahead and receive it. So on the receiving page, it's the same process here again. Just do the normal bin location changes if you need to, how much you're receiving, any comments. And on the check page is when we'll again backdate the receive. So as you can see, the shipped on date is February 15 that we picked when we created the shipment. It cannot be edited on the receipt, so it must be added correctly when we're creating the shipment. The delivered on defaults to today, but it can be changed back. So the delivered on date cannot be before the shipped on date. If I try to select something before February 15, that gives me an error saying it's a bad request, it's a validation error. But if I select something like February 17, which is after the ship date, that will let me go through. So now the transaction was successful. We can see the actual shipping date was February 15. It was actually delivered on February 17. And the electronic stock history will also show correct information. We added inventory on February 17.